Once you've done all the planning, it's finally time to write dialogue. Screenplays are written in a very specific format, with different indentations for line types, whether that be character names, scene description, or the dialogue itself. It can be tempting and easier to center align all text, but this removes a lot of the clarity and ease that the screenplay format provides. Also, the screenplay format just makes you look more professional. To speed things up, it is highly recommended to use a dedicated screenwriting software. Final Draft is industry standard, but there are some other freemium options like Writer Duet or Story Architect, which are much more affordable. You can also try the Fountain extension for Google Docs. These programs will automatically indent everything properly, continue monologues across pages, and autocomplete certain phrases. The types of text in a screenplay are scene headers, which look like this and include the location, time of day, and whether it's interior or exterior. Scene description, which describes everything that can be seen but not spoken in a scene. Character name, which is always capitalized. Dialogue, which is always written as is. And parentheticals, which describes how the dialogue is delivered. Every line of dialogue comes from a character, so it's extremely important to consider characterization when writing dialogue. Think about a character's motivation in each scene, what they want, and what they're trying to achieve. Keep every line of dialogue tailored to the character that is saying it. If any character could say a line, it's not a good line. Different screenwriters will give different advice about writing dialogue, as it is, like all things in writing, extremely subjective. Pilar Alessandra says, emotion triggers action, and action triggers emotion. Aaron Sorkin says, you should frame every scene with an intention and an obstacle. He also says that telling the audience something they already know is a grave mistake and should be avoided at all costs. I am of the opinion that you should avoid all unnecessary dialogue. The reason films with no dialogue feel so artistic is because they let the audience interpret everything for themselves. Dialogue is an amazing tool for characterization and efficient transport of information, but it is also littered with pitfalls like over-dramatization and the dreaded exposition. If you convey the same information without dialogue, it is often more impactful. Now, this doesn't mean you should cut all dialogue. The audience wants to know what characters think and feel and want, and dialogue is almost always the best way to convey that. But think about how you can do that efficiently, and whether each line is realistic, motivated, and achieving that goal. If your goal in your dialogue is realism, consider giving each character individual quirks of speech and making them misspeak or interrupt each other. Realistically speaking, people misinterpret each other and what they're trying to say all the time, but personally I find these kind of conflicts annoying and uninteresting. Now that we're getting into the realm of personal preference, you'll have to find your own style of writing. The best way to get better at writing is to write. A lot. Practice every stage of the process. Set small goals for yourself, like short stories or single episodes of a show. That concludes, for now, the editorial videos for StudioUni. Please check out our other videos for more information on the other sides of the film production process. Bye-bye!